All right, so rolled out with Frosty and friends. This is the code when you get Fink and Co. That's the code right
We're getting
so taking a run out to, what's it called? Something?
Monday's monthly meet or something.
Yeah, so monthly meet, mostly chrome bumpers. But I saw a couple of Cressies roll in that looked real spicy. Obviously brought the Mark II out. Frosty's got the BMW out. Another BMW, same shape and a wagon version as Frosty's. Pulled in, saw Frosty's and then just straight pulled out. So you ruined people's lives, mate. But we got the 7-Eleven shot. So yeah, we'll go around have a geese.
And we still ISO to the end. Still the same ones. Big up. You already know. Y'all to Trini, you don't know. Yo, we still the same ones. When it come to chats, we don't take none. Cheese. Bad man Jamaican. Trinity global sensation. Mobbing till the day come, yeah, till the day come. Red, white, black flag, daddy gon' shake some. Green, yellow, black flag, rude gal shake some. We don't want no drama in this, so don't make none. Mobbing till the day come, yeah, till the day come. And the day came, still thumbing through the night, chance of light rain. I guess I really gotta show you about this Trini King. I guess this is how it is when you from the island, man. So I took a flight to Tobago, FOG down. Man's on the ends, Londonville to the C-town. Remo with a schemer and a beamer with the T down. And she wanna know me, tell me, baby, what you need now. A little buddy. Bubble up your pop, mix the curry, go dummy. Whole fam, ice on no funny. From the Ville to the Ville, shout out Teddy, that's a tuggy. Still the same ones. When it come to chats, we don't take none. Cheese. Bad man Jamaican. Trinity global sensation. Mobbing till the day come, yeah, till the day come. Red, white, black flag, daddy gon' shake some. Green, yellow, black flag, rude gal shake some. We don't want no drama in this, so don't make none. Mobbing till the day come, yeah, till the day come. Say they want smoke, when we see them, they don't say none. Yeah, they all talk on them stories they be made up. Really putting work, all them nights we done stayed up. Really from the islands, whole fan from Jamaica. Yard man style when my come true. Coolin' with my pops and my uncle. Joints on standpipe jungle. Shout out to my cousin, yeah, 1-2, yeah. Never force a vibe, let it come to you. I tell man, sell a tofu. Really in the trenches, eating soul food. Certain places you can't go to. Bear gun, money, now your rear view. We still the same ones. When it come to chats, we don't take none. Cheese. Bad man Jamaican. Trinity global sensation. Mobbing till the day come, yeah, till the day come. Red, white, black flag, daddy gon' shake some. Green, yellow, black flag, rude gal shake some. We don't want no drama in this, so don't make none. Mobbing till the day come, yeah, till the day come.
You keep it natural, stay in your bag like you wearing satchels. Hey, baby, you a godsend, just missing the sandals. But still, you ain't missing much. Put your hands on my back, just a different touch. Put your ass on my plate, I don't skip the lunch. I don't skip the brunch, not the dinner neither. And we hella close, not a centimeter. Getting in between is all you two turned up. Never turn down though, when it's big energy, when I come around though. So, don't ever switch. Know you been looking, won't find it like this. Know you been looking for a nigga that handle them curves. I'm Jimmy Johnson with this, I'm Jimmy Johnson with this. That I attest, I'm like grinding this bitch. I cycle, I swim, and I run. Whatever you need, I'm trying out the line with the dick. Turn on the lights, take a flick. Just don't be running this shit. Hey, I can see you as my chick. Nah, I can see you as my bitch. You keep it natural, stay in your bag like you wearing satchels. Hey, baby, you a godsend, just missing the sandals. But still, you ain't missing much. Put your hands on my back, just a different touch. Put your ass on my plate, I don't skip the lunch. I don't skip the brunch, nothing.
All right, car meet last night was the goods. It's actually pretty good to get out to a meet. It's been a little while since I've been out to like a, I don't know, I guess an Aussie style car meet. I did have a package from GKTECH come in. It's pretty freaking stoked, guys. This new sort of guard mat, which if you see here, it's actually got magnets in it, and it magnets itself to the quarter. So obviously if your paint's nice, not like this paint, it's a sick guard. And then obviously you've got fiberglass guards, you can just hook these bits onto wherever you need to. I don't need that for what we're doing right now, but just thought I'd show you guys that. Yes, my garage area is still trashed. In and out of the country doesn't help, but the thing I'm most stoked about is we got a big package in from GKTECH which had a bunch of the other stuff we need to get the rear end of the 370Z fully adjustable and sick. So these are the new upper arms that GKTECH do, and they are wild looking. So they've got like obviously full spherical bearings, I guess it's called. Really cool looking, and then the upper bit is adjustable, and I guess you can do your camber settings from up here at the top as well as down the bottom, which I find super rad because you can obviously push your wheels out if you want to, keep them nice and tight if you want to. It's got obviously sway bar things, and then I don't know what these are for, but I did keep the instructions. Okay, that is for height level. I don't know, probably something to do with the traction control stuff, which I don't have, so I probably don't need to worry about these little bits. But what I want to do today is get these uppers in, and I've also got these, which are, what are they called? They're basically move the pickup point for the tow arm down and make it in a more favorable position, which helps with the movement of the axle and tow in, tow out, all of that sort of jazz. So got to muck around with the back of the car. I've also got a batch plate for the front. We're going to have to get inventive with that because obviously I don't have the stock lower rad support in. I have an aftermarket, or aftermarket have one that we put in. Yeah, so let's get to work. All right, so we get underway. I've gone ahead and fitted these GKTECH spacers onto the back. I've been meaning to get them for a while. They're ones that are specially designed so you can have as many slip-ons as you want. This is my little toolbox, like track toolbox that I've made up. So that'll be basically staying there depending on what wheels I run, because they're like all the 370Z wheels that I run, and they're not all the same offset. Upon looking at this situation more, I'm bummed. Basically, if I had these upper arms, putting all this together ages ago would have been, well, when I put all this together, would have been much more favorable. Now I'm looking at it, and so basically there's a what's it called, a bump, no, anti-squat. So we got anti-squat, which goes in there, which is annoying. That looks kind of easy to get to, but there's another one up in there, and I know an absolute expert at getting into tight places, and that's Frosty. I didn't mean that to sound any sort of way. I meant that to sound in factual, because he's come in here and I've pulled apart half a car and he's just walked in and went, "Rah, rah," and everything I pulled apart I didn't need to pull apart, because he's got special tools that get into these places and makes life easier. So I've requested his assistance for tomorrow morning. So we've gone ahead, anyway, I got those spacers on, we've gone ahead and working on the front bash plate now. Doesn't look like we're gonna have to do any extra stuff. So this, basically this hole here lines up with that, this hole here lines up with that, and then it obviously bolts to the front. There's nothing in the middle. You don't really need something in the middle. I think it probably, I'm gonna see what it's like. I think it's gonna be all right. Here, I'll hold.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the only thing that's different is normally there is a threaded bit, I can't point at it, but there's normally a threaded bit over there. On this side we're having to nut and bolt, where normally you just run a screw or a bolt straight up into the nut that's already there. So I'm gonna hold on. Wait. You got him? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the biggest bonus about this front bash plate is it holds the bottom of the Nismo bumper, which makes a huge difference in the way the front of the car.
Sorry.
You're right, go. Makes a dramatic difference in the way the front of the car holds together, because that big high speed at the moment, this will just push in. With the bash plate on the bottom, it stops the bar from pushing in and folding back onto your wheels. All right, bash plate is in. Actually pretty happy with that. Like I said, we could probably, no, you don't even need it. It's sturdy. Like, I could definitely hang one of the kids off this bumper. What are you doing?
I just hit my head on the toolbox.
Dude, that's... I'm moving the entire car on the hoist with the front bumper. So that's solid as. Yeah, literally, shake it again. yeah, they're shaking the whole car with just that corner. So very stoked with that. If you have a 370Z, GKTECH not only do this bash bar, this bash plate for the Nismo front bumpers, but they also make it for the non-Nismo bumpers. 10 out of 10 recommend, guys. Very cool piece, and like stock, they don't have the strength there. I know when I was doing grip days with this car, my first Nismo front bumper actually bent back, wore a whole bunch of the bumper away. Basically, it folded back and wore away like a big chunk of this when I was doing big high speed stuff. So absolutely recommend. I need to order these pieces again. All the clips are gone. Yeah, happens when you crush it into a wall at 100. So yeah, I got the new front bar, but I just didn't get that piece. But anyway, stoked bash plates up. I need to, that's the other thing I have to do. God, I have to pull this LCA off and replace that ball joint.
Did we just make that
We'll wait for Frosty, I think. Hopefully Frosty can help. He's just so good at this stuff.
I can't say his name on YouTube.
What?
The name you just said before.
Frosty?
No.
Alright, blame this guy. It's a Sunday afternoon, mind you guys. I've been riding BMX and been out with the kids and stuff, and I still haven't edited the island footage. So I've been putting that off. I'm actually massively struggling after this island trip with getting sleep. I've been going to sleep at like 3, 4 in the morning, waking up at 7 in the morning. Absolutely no sleep. I'm wrecked, but I still can't sleep. My time is all messed up. Anyway, we're gonna rip off this LCA here. Due to all the hits this car's copped with Grant and then with Sato, 2 massive hits in the left-hand front, it's actually killed the spherical bearing in here. GKTECH did send me new bearings for it. So the arm has to come completely out though, and the bearing needs to be pushed out and a new one pushed in. So we're gonna go ahead and start ripping this whole front corner of the car, and it'll probably send it off to some, I need to go somewhere where there's a press. I don't have a press here yet. I do have a hoist. I've done it with the hoist before, like just lowered the hoist onto something and just pushed it out. I'm probably not gonna do that, but I can do that. I've done it before. All right, so we've gone ahead, ripped the whole LCA out. I've got this piece of metal here that I was using as a bench. I think I told you guys, I'm gonna bend the end up and make my bench heaps better. So the LCA in there, the new Heims, hopefully gonna get it sorted out tomorrow. So we'll catch this vlog up again in the morning. All right, we're back. It's the next day now. I've got our Lord Savior here, Frosty. He reckons that I'm looking at this job and I'm telling you right now, it's probably a 2-hour job if I did it the way I was planning to do it, which is honestly, I would take both axles out, definitely. Yeah, so I guess it'd probably take me about an hour and a half. Frosty's saying 10 minutes aside.
About that.
About that?
About that, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let him grab his specialized tools. What do you love? What are the specialized tools?
No, they're just basic tools.
Anyway, he's gonna get his tools and get into it. I'm gonna time lapse it. I'll let you guys know what time he does it in. Oh, he's got shirts as well, which is pretty cool. Where is it? Frosty's just gave me shirts. So that's pretty rad. But yeah, gonna go ahead and get that done, and then I've got to go off and bend up my bench so I can have my bench back. But yeah, Frosty's come around to give us a hand with this. I'm super stoked. We've got a drift event coming up this weekend, this Sunday, on a new track, Morgan Park. It's the first like public drift day they're having. So we're gonna go down there and have a drive. I'd love to take this car. We're trying to take this car. We are trying to take the S13. If the S13 isn't done, I'm gonna take probably the Mark II out for a test. If I'm not confident on the Mark II, we might take the left-hand drive S14 out for a drive, but we'll see what happens there. Let's get this finished off with the full GKTECH rear end, and then we'll go and bend some stuff, and I don't know. There's still a lot to do. Not a lot of time this week, but we'll try to get it done. All right, so we're gonna let Nick off the hook on this one. We've blown past the 10-minute mark, but it's because we've been sussing out this new upper anti-squat bracket and just trying to work out how to put it on. We're sort of pioneering this, so if you've got a 370Z and you are mucking around with a full GKTECH rear grip kit and you're really confused, because even like it has the instructions, but it's not quite, it doesn't really 100% show you where you need to put them and sort of how. So the hot tip is, it's this bracket here, but we were trying to put it on all different ways, and it turns out it actually goes over the back. So, and then it's obviously has one bolt in here, and then you'll have your main bolt through the middle, and then, you know, your point is moved up higher, which means it's way better for low cars. Like for your car being low, that gets rid of some of the anti-squat. It does a bunch of good stuff to help with grip. So this car should be an absolute monster grip wise. I know everyone that has the GKTECH rear knuckles in their cars. I have GKTECH rear knuckles in my S13, but I never had it without the GKTECH rear knuckles, so I can't noticeably compare it. It does hook like hell though, you know, for the amount of power and stuff it has. But this 370Z, I'm going to be able to tell you guys the difference between what it was like and this new setup, which is definitely cool. All the S13 guys that have gone from a normal knuckle to the GKTECH knuckle are raving about how much grip they've got. All the gravy boys and all that are commenting of how much extra grip.
This thing was already silly before. Like,
oh, it was done before, but
before.
the good thing is I'll be able to potentially just run a 235 on 20 psi, which normally would have been skatey on this thing, and it should hook to hell, which means no debeating, cheaper tire, and still fast as hell. So that's a win. All right, here we are, guys. I think like 2 hours in, but if it took Frosty that long, it would have been literally an entire day and a half probably if I was doing it. But all in, so we've got the full GKTECH catalog now, which is sick. So we've got the upper arms with the adjustable top bit, the full GKTECH knuckle, all the adjustable arms. We're getting this thing off to Adam Berry probably Wednesday, and he's gonna go over the whole back of this and get it all squared up. Frosty, when he does leave here, is gonna muck around with getting the, what's it called? Front lower ball joint, which I need replaced. I'm gonna give him that to take away and put a new ball joint in. We've still got to do a few little bits and pieces on this car, but should be an absolute ripper for this weekend. I'm actually concerned it won't spin the 265s, genuinely. If these are anything like the S13 knuckles, which everyone's raving about, S13, S14, everyone's running the GKTECH rears have commented how much grip they have. So if it is going to be that different in this car, I'm going to be bringing some 235s with me anyway. But I'm I wouldn't say concerned, but I'm actually pretty freaking excited to see how silly this thing's going to be. And I'm pretty sure Trav will be there with his Z as well, so it'll be a good back-to-back comparison. Hopefully be able to just pull car lengths on him. That'd be funny. All right, keep working. And by working, I mean watching. All right, so we're just taking care of the radiator situation. I don't know if you remember when we first chucked it in. We thought that'd be enough to hold it, but it actually like sort of pops out of where it was. I had just chucked a strap in there for the longest time. We've gone ahead now, put a rod in. We're gonna put another rod in on this side when I've got more rod. Don't have enough rod right now. Not normally a complaint I have. But pretty stoked. So that's taking care of the rear. Obviously is ready for alignment. Interior, I really don't need to touch. Oh, I do need to bleed. I need to bleed the handbrake. Yes. I need to bleed the handbrake up because that feels soft and funny right now after redoing all the rear. So I need to re-bleed all that up. So I didn't document it, but I got the whole front corner back on. I got the rear pretty much squared away as far as like made it sort of close. So when it comes to alignment time, those spaces I put on, got my fitment looking pretty sweet. That bar welded in the back. Obviously still need to weld another bar on. I'm bloody stupid and didn't bleed my handbrake while it was there. So I still need to bleed the handbrake. I'm gonna try to give it a good pump up first, but I think I need to give it a bleed. I know I basically pushed the pads right back and I'm worried I might have got a bit of air in it somehow. So other than that, I believe this car is pretty much ready to go. I'm probably just gonna check the oil. I know it needs power steering fluid, definitely. I do need a new power steering pump in this car. It's been on its way out for a long time, and I've just been sort of dealing with it, you know, keep the revs high and it's fine. But now, you know, not having the track anymore and not drifting as often as I used to, well, not even remotely close as much as I used to, you know, I can really like clean these cars up. And the thing about the track is I was beating the crap out of the car twice a week usually, so there really was no time to you know, to get on everything. On top of all the work we've just done, I've also just ordered another wheel bearing because this wheel bearing's a little bit gone, like starting to go. I only just replaced this wheel bearing recently. And just going right over the car, I should have some, hopefully really soon have some seats arriving for this car, a pair of buckets. Tell you more about that when they get here. Pretty freaking cool. Yeah, I think I'll probably wrap this one up here. In the next video, we're gonna be working on the GKTECH 100 Mark II, the new one, getting that exhaust sorted out, hopefully building a dump pipe, and everything is gonna happen this week because I wanna take that drifting as well. So not only are we gonna be taking this drifting, we're hopefully taking the GKTECH, and if all our plans work out, we're probably taking the Turbo LS S13 out for a test as well. So fingers crossed we can make that happen. If you're not already, like, comment, subscribe, jump on lukefink.com and grab yourself some of the new merch. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Peace out. See you in the next one.